Rex, we've got an announcement.
John Pina, former WBC champion, is going to fight our champion, Keegan Hornstra, for our small glove Muay Thai title.
January 13th right here, folks.
What's happening, guys? There, you heard it. So January 13th, that's when our next show is. Super excited for this show. I just want to come on here and, I don't know, maybe give something away. But before we get started, I need to thank all of our sponsors. First, I want to thank Barslow Construction. They're a local construction company. They've been around town for quite a while right now. Gusto's Bar and Grill. Gusto's not only is one of our sponsors, but they are also they provide us with our Donny Tots. They also cater our show. So we always love having Gusto's. They always put on the after party show for us down there. Granite City MMA. Granite City MMA right there. So Granite City MMA is right in Websterville, Vermont. It's owned by Lucas John. It's 223 Churchill over there in Berrytown. They provide us with both professional and amateur fighters. Lucas does private lessons for professional and amateur fighters. He does it for wrestlers, guys getting ready for jiu-jitsu tournaments. So anybody that you don't have to be an actual member to get private lessons from Lucas up there. What else they got going on? They not only is it a fight gym, but it is for a hobbyist also. Let me explain a little bit about a lot of people are almost intimidated to go into that gym up there. And let's talk about why they assume that it's a fight gym and these big bad fighters just going to be there and they're just you're like a punching bag for the fighters. Well, that's just not true. So in order to be a fighter, you have to evolve every single day. In order to be a martial artist, you have to evolve. You have to continually learn. So one thing that Lucas does is his fighters don't come in there and just train for fight camps and then go home once the fight's all over with. They have to sit in their structured classes. They have to go to class. It's just like any other higher education. If you're going to be a professional, if you're going to be an electrician, you're a plumber, you're continually learning. Things are coming out, new products are coming out. You're always evolving. Well, that's what he's doing. When he's producing these professional fighters, they go to all of the classes. They have to sit there. They have to sit in the structure. They have to learn. They have to learn the techniques. They come up through just like everybody else. They sit side by side with the hobbyists. But then when they say they want to compete, that's where it veers off. Because then not only do they have to go to those places, they not only have to go to all the classes, the Muay Thai classes, the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu classes, they go to all of those structural classes, but then they also have to go to fight camp. So once those classes get done, then they start fight camp. So that's when your cardio, that's when you're doing your hard sparring. So those of you that get intimidated by Granite City MMA and think that they're just this fight gym, you're going to go up there and get beat up. Hey, there's old guys like me up there. So don't be afraid. Don't be intimidated to come in there. And the one thing you'll know when you walk through the door is just how willing everybody is to help you. Like everybody loves seeing new people come in and everybody loves to watch the transformation from somebody when they come in and they've never done something and they have very little confidence and they're a little squeamish. And then, 6 months into it, they're like, "Can't fuck tap me, cocksucker." You know what I mean? So it's kind of cool just to see that transformation go on with the new people when they come in. So please don't ever be afraid to step into a gym or especially at Granite City MMA. They're good people up there. Airedale Podcast is right down in Berry City. JD Green puts that on. He's always airing out something, causing a good stir, getting people riled up. It's great. It's fun to watch. He's always got some news. A lot of times it's he's the first one. He's down there with his little camera. He's in there, letting you know what's going on in our little town here, Barry and Williamstown. He's our local little go-to guy. So if you haven't already, head over to Air It Out Podcast, hit like, follow, share. The Comfort Inn and Suites. Hey, I was just talking to Sam Ballard the other day. We were setting up the rooms for the officials and the fighters. We have John Pina coming up there, Ben Fields coming in, some other people coming in. Lots of fighters. We have guys coming all the way from Fort Wayne, Indiana, are going to be coming in to fight and debut for Donnybrook. We also have Central Perks. Central Perks, I can't say enough about Central Perks up at the mall in Berlin. If you go up at the mall, there's a little place and it's right there on the corner as you go up the ramp, and it's right there on the right. You'll see one of our posters up there. She's a big sponsor for us. If you want the best breakfast, and it's like $8, $9, I don't know what it is, but I went up there and I'm a fat kid at heart. So I really loved it. It was a home cooked meal. Erica does a great job up there. So when you're up there, you tell Erica Rex said hi. Yipe Stripes in Barrie. Yipe Stripes down there. Yipe Stripes down in Barrie. They make T-shirts. They make logos. They sticker cars. Just a great bunch of people, family-owned business down there right in the middle of Barrie. Check them out. Head over to their Facebook page. Check out their website. And check out everything that they have to offer. It's a great local family, local business. So check them out. Talent Skate Park. Talent Skate Park is one of the very last indoor grow facilities. Indoor skate parks. But talking about indoor grow facilities, our next is obviously Tall Truck. But hey, Tall Truck and that skate park go hand in hand. Tall Truck does so much for the community, especially for the kids, the athletes, the skaters, the grapplers, the fighters. They're huge they do a ton for the community. All right. And Extreme Excavating. I've used him for foundations, driveways, paving, water lines, anything that involves dirt digging or paving, I use them. So let's see what Rodney was. It is. It really is. And that's the way you should feel about your gym. You should absolutely feel that way about your gym. If you don't, there was a saying they used to say in the Moose Club, if you wouldn't invite that person to sit down and eat a meal with you and have dinner with you and your family, then why would you invite them into your club? So, we've had people come and go. We have people that started training with us and went to other spots because it wasn't there. Just it didn't click. And for me, more importantly, is that you're training. I don't care where. I don't give a fuck where you train. It's just that you're training. You're being a productive part of society. I honestly believe that if you stay on the mats or the ring or whatever, you're doing a combat sport, it will keep you humble, because every single day that you walk into the gym, you could start out, you could be the baddest dude, but as it goes on, man, eventually they catch up and then you're not the baddest dude in there anymore. So, I'm just for everybody. Just go out and train, and the way that you will progress the most in training is by finding a place that you're comfortable, that you love to go, a place where you want to go and train. Without that, it's really if you have to force yourself to go and you don't get along with everybody, you're probably not going to stay in that business for very long. Oh, all right. What else do we got going on? Let's check out this fight card. Oh, I see Keegan's on here, of course. Okay, hey, Seth Dalton and Victor Elizondo. Oh, I am so good that I have my daughter coming in here, keeping me on track. John Pina tomorrow night is going to be on Ben Fields' All the Calls podcast. So if you want to learn a bit more about John Pina, head over there to his podcast. Um, if you want to be notified, make sure you hit like, follow, and share on All the Calls so that you can go over there and check out the fighters, because it makes it that much more exciting when you know something. You can get to know the fighter, the person that is that's getting in there, and you're paying to watch the fight. So make sure you head over to All the Calls tomorrow night at 8 o'clock, and you get it in there. So my wife, she was absolutely super skeptical. My wife was super skeptical when she first went over to the gym too. So for years, me and my kids have always trained. We've always trained, whether it was, Taekwondo or Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, but we always trained. So was never able to get her into it. So everybody at the gym was super cool, really warming and inviting. So made it really easy to do. All right. Bruce Sykes. Is it Skies or Sykes? I think it's Bruce Jones Sykes. It is. It's Bruce Jones Sykes. Just spoke to him. He's driving all the way in with his coach, Dylan Gloy. Those guys are both going to fight for against debut guys for 170-pound MMA. Who else? Liam and, oh my gosh, Sophia's going to make her debut for Sophia Hayes. You guys remember Sophia from last show? She made her MMA debut. She turned 18. She's the new little phenom that comes out of Granite City MMA. Keep your eyes on this girl. I am telling you. I wish I could keep her my own and just not let her go anywhere else. But this girl's special. You're going to see her in you'll see her all over the place. This girl is really, really, really good. We're hoping we can get some more girls out of the woodwork to come down here and fight with her. But if not, I'm sure her coach will be sending her around, because it's been hard to match her up. It's been a difficult road to match her up. So, and I don't want to stunt any fighter's growth. So if other promotions or whatnot get her matchups before I do, good luck, man. I mean, I reached out to every 135-pound girl, I think, in the United States. So I'm excited because Heather Maria Hilton, this is just an exciting fight for me. Her and Sophia, I don't know, they're super tough, and it's the very first fight of the show. And they're gonna start it off with 3 rounds of Big Love Muay Thai kickboxing. They both have about the same amount of training. They walk around. They're the same height. They're the same weight. The same experience in training. Just different coaches, different lineage. So it's gonna boil down to who trained harder, who has who believes their style is better. So this is going to be I'm really excited right from the very, very first fight going off between Sophia and Heather. So the next one, Connor Recor and Antonio Gutierrez. So I don't know much about Connor Recor, but I know Antonio. Antonio comes out of Team Link, trains under Ed Carr. Ed always brings they always bring a professional team, really good fighters every single time that they come. So even if these guys are making debuts, I know their teams, I know their coaches, so I know what to expect from those guys. And we enjoy working with the professional teams. We enjoy working with the professional coaches. They make our life a whole lot easier when it comes to wrangling fighters, because wrangling fighters is like herding cats. Who else? Oh, Mike Souza. So this is going to be a really good Mike Souza and Justin Ryan Gauthier. That's Hey, we love you too, Ben. Paul. Love going there as well to live stream. It feels like home. We love having Paul and Art Hunsinger and Ben Fields. They come out to our shows. They drive a long distance to come out there. Paul's part of our production crew. So every show we've tried to get better and better and better. We recognize, we take our criticism, we take it to heart. We have an after action review with our family after every single show, and we try to make it a little bit better every single time. So that's all we can do. We appreciate you fans being patient with us. So, cool. They can have their little love affair on the chat over there. Ben Fields is, I don't know. He must be into the marijuana or something. He's in love with everybody. Okay. So the Mike Souza and Justin Gauthier. This is a really exciting because we don't know a lot about Justin Gauthier. I know he's a combatives trainer out of the military. I was in the military myself, so I understand a bit of the combatives there. And he's fighting Mike Souza, but Robert Hughes always produces really tough guys, and also the Ludus Combat. That's where Julian, isn't that where Julian Nephew comes out of? It is the Ludus, yeah. So they're they've always produced really good fighters. So I'm excited. They're both coming from super tough camps. So I know they're going to be prepared. They both would have put in a tough fight camp. I know Ed Carr beats the shit out of his fighters, and I know Robert Hughes does the same, getting his fighters ready. So we know these guys are going to be in the best shape of their life, and it's exciting. It's always exciting when you have two just enormous men in great shape going to beat the shit out of each other. You know what I mean? Yes. Just peanut butter jealous. All right, who else are we going to talk about here? There's Sophia. All right. No, everybody knows about them. Everybody knows. Don't forget, everybody, tomorrow night, John Pina is going to be on live for All the Calls podcast. So let's, Taylor, what do you want to give away tonight? What do you want to give away? You want to give away a sweatshirt? Okay. What do you want? One of the retro ones, or okay. So what I'm going to do is I am going to spin the wheel right now, and I'm going to give away a retro sweatshirt that you have to come to the show to get. There's no other way to get it. You have to come to the show, and we are going to give you your Donnybrook Fight Promotion sweatshirt. And you know what I didn't do? I got to go right into here when it almost went into the wrong spot. Let's see what we have. Let's see who wins tonight on the big wheel. Oh, Ian Cronin. I know who Ian is. Perfect. Where's that? There it is. Bang. Sweet. So, Ian, you just won a sweatshirt. You have to come to the show, and you'll come to our vendor tent over there where we sell all of our stuff there, and you'll redeem your Donnybrook sweatshirt. Give away your shifter from your John Deere, and with that said, you can go fuck yourself there, Bedfields.